call TV. It is me, the homie B. How's everyone doing? Today we got Adam speaking about Lush almost getting no jumper banned from LA. Sheesh. Let's get right into it.
Horn going off outside. Hopefully they got that under control. Either way, so at a certain point when I come in 20 minutes later, people start telling me like, yo, there's 30, 40 people outside. I'm like, 30, 40. Everybody who knows No Jumper, when you are scheduled to have an interview, you get a sheet, a one sheet or an email or a text message, whatever it is, that tells you how you're supposed to pull up. And one of the main things is please don't pull up with more than 3 people. This is a small operation, and when people pull up with 10, 20 people, whatever, which obviously has happened in the past, people try to do that, or, there's even been times where we allowed it, but that becomes a real liability for us because we are not staffed to necessarily be able to handle having that many people in the building at the same time, right? And so I don't even go outside because I don't even want to like add fuel to this situation or whatever. And at first we're like super confused. Pretty quickly we figure it out. Lush, without telling us, had basically told Travis Ford to come through with quote unquote the whole hood. I believe it was specified. Like when we later saw the text messages, we realized, okay, Lush had basically extended this invite, not told anybody in the office, and he tried to come on the news. He tried to make it seem like a smaller thing than it was. He tried to notably blame it on Remo, which really stood out to me because he also basically tried to do that when we had the "you lied to me" Lush moment. He also kind of tried to blame that on Remo at a certain point. Either way, Remo didn't have anything to do with it. We saw all the text messages. So there's all these dudes outside. They're asked to leave multiple times. Lush is going in and out, and Lush is telling us one thing, and then when we're seeing the video footage of it, we're realizing that Lush is basically like feeding a different version of events to these dudes that he thinks is making it less likely that he would get his ass kicked by them, because it seemed like at a certain point that might have been something that they were kind of interested in. Either way, as time goes by, Lush basically honestly, like Lush is calling in the favor from Whack. He's got Whack on the phone. Whack's telling him to leave, etc. It was just a total mess. And meanwhile, I'm just trying to get my pipe on the podcast. And at a certain point, they ended up leaving. But my rage towards Lush for putting us in this situation remained consistent, because this is just like, let's be real. Anybody who saw him on the Tuesday show could probably tell that he is on a seek one, in the words of various Rasa members out there. He was not in a level-headed state of mind. My read on it is that his girl went out of town, and I think after the incident in which he puked on the ground in the building, that his girl had basically been on his ass.
Yeah. This guy Lush been going crazy on this past couple no jumper news, saying all types of off the wall shit, being intoxicated, being high, who knows, losing his damn mind, just popping it, just talking shit about Sharp, going crazy about Yuri, talking about people's kids. I mean, no, Yuri was talking about his kid that got aborted, I believe, and yeah, I guess he just fired back. But still, it's just crazy. He's been going crazy, on the news. And he's just been getting all types of shit, just faded, losing his mind. So, yep. And then here goes this. He just did shit behind No Jumper's back, invited 40 people over to the office, coming with taco truck, cakes, you know, banners with No Jumper on it. Like, it's like a damn festival and shit. So, yeah, man. Lush, man. You lied to me, Lush. In Adam's words. Yep. Hopefully, bro's not out of there, man. He's good asset to No Jumper. He just got to clean up his act. Let's get back to it.
To tell him, hey, I don't want you drinking as much or doing drugs or whatever it was. And I think Lush saw that she went out of town and decided to go back to his old ways. Now, I'm not sure exactly what that consists of. Definitely there was a lot of alcohol going around because he was slamming buzz balls around me and stuff. But basically, I feel like one way or another, Lush just is on a bad one and is very disappointing because it felt like he had kind of gotten his stuff together for a while to a certain extent. Now, I don't know that he was like completely sober or anything like that, but he was behaving in a more rational manner for the last few months or whatever. It seemed like he was in a better state of mind. But I feel like through his sort of J-Cat arc that he's going on right now, and who knows how long this is going to last or when this is going to be over, but he basically ended up promising a bunch of stuff. We all know that Lush's like main character flaw is that he's a glazer, that he has a really hard time saying anything bad to people. He doesn't have he has a hard time getting into an argument or a disagreement with somebody. If there's something that someone suggests, like even with this Travis Ford situation, I think that like a more rational person would have said like, oh, okay, let me hit the team up. Let me see if I can do the interview with you, etc. Instead, Lush is just, yeah, pull up with everybody. Let's do it, whatever. And I ended up talking to Travis Ford. It's cool. We had a conversation about it. He understands what the situation was. He understands that he was misled, that I didn't have any particular anger towards him, and that Lush was the one who was feeding him bad information. But let the record reflect, this dude was showing up with cakes.
Yeah.
I mean, there was cakes. There was a truck with
no jumper cake,
no jumper thumbnails on the side. I don't know exactly. Like
the text messages though, like did this show that
we've definitely seen text messages that Wax showed me pretty much immediately.
And the Lush said you'll pull up with everybody, or
Lush said pull up with the whole hood.
Or was okay, yeah, that's crazy. Okay,
we do have a video.
At first, I was like, man, they got Lush stuff for suspending him. He just did some Lush ass.
Yeah, because invite him.
Pulled off. You just do.
That's crazy, right? Because what I assumed took place though,
I thought he was invited Travis, and he do what he always do.
Well, that too, or like saying, yeah, bro, pull up. Let's turn up.
I just emailed it.
Right, so I felt he said, yo, pull up, let's turn up, and then again, bro, even when you say that, you don't expect for somebody. A rational human being would never say, hey, bro, I got an invite to come and turn up. And I'm going to bring 40 people with me.
I'm going to bring a cake.
So that's what I thought happened. But if he said bring the whole hood, he brought his own that's different.
Okay, but this is the thing. Last time that Travis Ford came, he came equally deep, and it was equally an issue with us that there was that many people here.
That's a fact.
And I don't know if he actually caught word of the fact that we were not happy about this, but for sure Lush knew. And in particular, I posted video on my story that showed Travis going into the other room and taking some T-shirts, which
everybody saw it.
It has been revealed to me that Travis has talked openly in interviews about how he's basically like a serial thief, at least at one point in his life. I don't know if he would still claim that.
Wait, what the fuck is serial thief? So he just goes to people's properties and just steal their merch? What the fuck? This guy's crazy. And then he's gonna come back with because Adam said like an equal amount of people, so he probably came more deep. He's gonna come back to sell more merch because it probably been like I don't know when was the last time bro was there, but he came back for more merch. So Lush was like, yeah, play with the whole gang, everything's all good. He's like rubbing his hands together. Oh yeah, I know they got some new merch for me.
Shout out to Moneybag Rose because he actually intervened in the security footage and like comes into the room and takes the stuff out of Travis's hand and throws it back on the couch or whatever. But either way, I'm not beefing with Travis. He's a victim of the fact that Lush did not give him any kind of guidance in terms of what this was supposed to be. Let's check out this video because this video feels like a Drewski skit. Yeah. This feels like it's not real, that this is something scripted that people put together. Please full screen it, Josh, and also click the dollars.
Right now. What do we got to do? Yeah, because I told the homies what would have been best.
We ain't wasting no time on no jumper cake. Because we can make our own cake.
Y'all make the no jumper cake. Let me check out the no jumper cake. Yeah. So they made it. They didn't make the no jumper cake. I'll shoot you the bread for the cake. All right. So yeah, I'll shoot you the bread.
Can we watch the beginning of the full video where they're giving themselves like a pep talk?
What's that? It's like a YouTube video or something?
You see
I didn't see that. I saw that.
Adam, this is gold, bro. They said, bro, we made it. Thank you to my brother. We finally made it.
Yo, shout out to all these guys. Okay, I look forward to with y'all in various capacities. I'm sure you guys are all great, upstanding gentlemen.
You check the chat, Jeff.
No grief,
check the no jumper
no
chat.
beef, nothing like that. This is just purely y'all
I'll be sending it
being
right
misled by someone in our midst who is incapable of, working within the system and allowing you guys to come up in the appropriate
Man, watch this, bro.
capacity.
That's right now.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
they
That
do
nigga
like
Lush.
a little
Oh, my
award
God.
shout out. Like,
Bro, they said, bro, we grinded all our lives, man, but we put in so much work, man. I said, listen, that was a good look for No Jumper, bro. Giving a Grammy acceptance speech because you're in the parking lot of No Jumper. Come on, bro.
Them
Like, we
niggas
always got to say,
you up.
come on, bro. We the
Them niggas
goats.
gonna try to fuck you up, Flocka.
So I
No. Again, stop, bro. I want no smoke with Poncho the Pop Star, with
This guy play. This like Flacco's insane. Someone's gonna get him one day. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Well, shit. Hopefully, Lush ain't fired. From what it sounds like, he's on the verge of getting fired again. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it.
All right, yo. Easy Call TV, we out. Y'all was kicking it with me, the homie B. Like, comment, and subscribe. We on the road to 1K. Let's go.